Eurasian Blue Tid. This is Bluebrick set 104817. It was released in the year 2022 for about €10. This construction block set consists of 145 pieces. The bricks in the set are compatible to bricks by other companies like Lego, Kobe, Mega, and so on. This is a Bluebrick special set. That means there are no printed building instructions. You have to download them as a PDF file from the Bluebrick's website. This set also doesn't contain individual building segments. There are no numbered bags which contain the pieces. All the bricks are just in unnumbered bags. But with just 145 pieces, you really don't need any pre-sorted bricks. Just open every bag, throw it on the table, and start your build. Well, then, now let's have a look what's inside this box. The box only contains these 6 bags here, but it's good that it's just such a small set, because I'm not building it now, I'm going to build it on my vacation on Cyprus. And so it's good to have only a few bags, because they won't take away much space in my suitcase. I don't have much knowledge about birds, but the blue tit is one of the birds I can always recognize, and so I'm looking forward to build this cute little set. I have arrived on Cyprus, downloaded the building instructions, and got bricks out of my suitcase. As you can see, those are the typical bricks we get with Bluebrick special sets. Those bricks with ugly injection holes, like this one. The bricks aren't the nicest to look at, but I think in the completed build there are only few stats visible. So as you can see here, this green part here, I think it's one of those plates here. And they actually got quite good injection points. So the injection holes won't be a problem in the completed build. Well then, it's time to start with the build and having some fun with interlocking plastic bricks by the pool. Step 8. These 1x1 brick modifieds here sit loose in our build. As you can see, there aren't any studs to which we can interlock them. They just sit here like this. And in the next step, in step 9, we hold them in place with this plate here. So now finally they are interlocked, at least from the top. Step 13. In this step we use 4 of those 1x1 plates, and I don't think that these plates exist in the Lego universe. You can see those plates have studs on every side. I have used them several times now in Bluebrick sets, but I don't think they crossed my way in any Lego set so far. Step 19. In this step we are using one of these only studs here to invert the building direction of this plate modified here. How we have to do this, we can learn in the beginning of the building instructions. So here are the instructions how to place only studs. So we got our little plate modified here, and here is this only stud, and now we use this tool, stick it inside the stud, and now we can place the stud on the back side of this plate modified. And now we have to release the tool again. That's always a bit difficult to do without the second hand, but as you can see it worked without any problem. And now we can place this plate modified on our build. And yeah, we can go on building now on top of the underside of this plate, because we have successfully inverted the building direction. There is now a new stud. Step 31. In this step we have placed the tail feathers. And I think the building technique used here is quite interesting. So you can see we can adjust the tail feathers like this, up and down, or we can even move them sidewards. And this is because the 1x1 round plates with handlebar on which the feathers are attached to are just interlocked from one side, so we are still able to rotate them. So let me take this apart real quick. Can I do this with just one hand? Yeah. So you can see here the plates are attached to this wedge on top of them, but on the underside they aren't interlocked. There are also only negative studs. So negative studs of the plates sit on top of the negative studs of these bricks here. And this means, they aren't interlocked at all. And so it's way easier to still move these round plates up here. Step 45. In this step we add the second of the bird's wings, and I have added the first wing before, and now the second wing is a good opportunity to show you how it is placed. So you can see here we get this 2x2 jumper plate, and with the help of this, 2x2 plate with added round part here, well, there is this hole here, and we can interlock it with the jumper plate like this. And this gives us the possibility to place the wing in an angle so that it looks more realistic. We can place it like this, but we can also bend it upwards a bit, like this. Step 46. We have completed our little bird. First of all, I want to say that I'm really glad that we didn't have a single missing piece. Normally this shouldn't be something worth to be mentioned, but the last few sets of bluebricks that I built all were incomplete, and so it's nice to have at least for once a set that doesn't have a missing piece. What's quite interesting is that we only got one single brick left over, so this is the only spare part here, this negative stud, this only stud here, and of course the tool we need to place them. But now let's have a look at it built. I think it looks really neat. It's very colorful and it's a cute little bird. It's a cool design. And it was a very quick build, but also a fun build. And we used some interesting building techniques, like for the wings or the tail feathers. And also have a look at the feet here. They are built by these with the help of these pan-like bricks here. Those are 1x1 round plates with hollow stud and this attached bar here. For each foot we need 3 of these things and also one of these Technic pieces here. And it's quite a cool solution. So these feet can really be adjusted so that they sit properly on this twig here. And it's really just like I said before we started the build, that these are the only studs visible. And luckily those are good quality studs, they look neat, and so we don't have any problems with using this little bird as a display set. It's so colorful, it's cute, and it was a fun build. Maybe on my next vacation I'm going to build another bird. Well then, I'm proud that I could finish this video without making a single tit pun, and yeah, now I will have some fun with this blue tit in the pool.